Hey gang, my fixed blade collection, it is a shadow of what it used to be. I thought I'd start out with my best fixed blade knife. This is the one that I really turn to when the chips are down. You can use this to do anything. You can build a fire, you could... now this is the Bear Grylls first generation ultimate survival knife. You know what, it's pretty comfy in the hand and it would do some work for you. It'd just go blunt really quickly, that's all. Anyway, we'll start with you there, Mr. Gerber. Well, let's try and improve things from that. Let's adjust this camera so scooch them off. No one has spoilers. Jeez, spoilers. There we go. And frame there. So again, I'm just going to hurry through my collection. I'll give them all a rating out of 10. So for example, this is a 3 out of 10. It's comfortable, but they're known to fall apart. The steel goes dull pretty quickly. They're ugly as sin. The sheath is cheaply made, it's got Velcro and crap on it, so we'll start with this 3 knife. Let's see if we can improve it. Of course we can. It's the Gerber Bushcraft Black, Gerber Mora Bushcraft Black. Silly bugger. Sharpened spine, good Mora carbon steel, probably like C75 or whatever they're using. Really nice. This is an absolute Scandi edge which I've put on. It comes with a micro bevel. I just use this as somewhat of a round the yard knife. I carried this all the time for about a year and a half and I really did some things with it and it's handled itself really well. You don't need full tang or Moras, are strong as long as they're not those little dinky crafty ones. That's a 10 out of 10, the Bushcraft Black. Absolutely. Oh, and the hits keep on rolling. This guy, this is a 10 out of 10. This is the Falcon F1. If you're not me, it might be an 8 out of 10 because some people would find this a bit short and a bit stocky to do their work, but I use it more as a little carving, whittling, all-purpose knife really. If you had to have one knife, if I had to have one knife, it might be this one. Probably something a bit bigger, but it's a really good one. For clad VG10 steel, very comfortable grip. Unless you've got enormous hands, it turns out, the grip might be a bit small for you, but I've got big hands and it's not too small for me. I like the sheath too. Some people hate these sheaths, but they breathe. They don't freeze shut. They move around. They're simple. No worries at all from me. The LT Wright Genesis. What an amazing knife. Handcrafted, heirloom quality, A2 steel, proper bushcraft knife. This one plus, you know, a couple of the other ones I'm probably going to show you. This one plus a Rat 2 plus a, you know, axe or a big ass knife. You'd have a great time. Nice leather sheath. Pretty good. That is a 10 out of 10 knife, without a doubt. The Mora Garberg. Well, talk about a knife that hasn't sold me just yet. Use it a bit more. The handle's still slick. It's bothering me. I'm going to have to tennis racket tape it. Which I hate doing because you shouldn't have to do that to a knife. It's just too slick. And it's too hard, it feels cheap. I just don't like it. The blade's good. The blade will whittle anything like crazy. It's got a really awesome sharpened spine. It's fairly thick. It's got a little pommel here that you can actually scrape really well with as well. You can really sort of, you can do good scrapings with that pommel. It's all good except for the handle. Such a bummer. 7 out of 10 for the Mora Garberg. It is not garbage like some would say, with a little crafty play on words there. More like my fire. Little fire still in the handle. This is more of a fragile Mora, I guess. The tang only goes to right there. Still split wood with it though, so I think there's something to encasing a knife in modern plastic that does make it fairly strong still, even if the tang isn't sticking out this far. You know what? This is a really good knife. One of the sharpest knives I've ever had. It's got a couple of rolls on the edge right now, but it's only because I use it like crazy and it is holding up so well. And this stuff, might I add, is what the Mora Garberg should have been covered in. The handle. This stuff. It's mildly grippy, not too grippy, but Jesus, it feels nice and the knife is not going anywhere. That is a... it's a bit ugly, it's a bit small. It's probably an 8 out of 10 knife for me. Let's keep moving, shall we? This one, oh, those snap clip. Give a strong arm. Talk about a multi-purpose knife. This is just a knife for anyone. Like if someone wanted to know what the first fixed blade knife they should get was, I'd say this over any of these because it's just nice and cheap. You see how you feel. This knife is what this knife should have been. It's plain edge for a start. It took them that long for Gerber to get away from serrations. Jeez guys. Mine in particular, and I've had a couple of people say that the edge geometry is a bit warped for, you know, doing fine cuts, but this is a factory edge. It comes really sharp. It's really nice and slicey. It does wood fine. Yeah, it's not going to cut, you know, potatoes well, but, you know, it's got a bit of a saber ground thing going on there, but it splits wood just fine, and it's tough. It's tough as nails. 420HC, good outdoor steel. It really is. Just don't cut paper and cardboard with it too much, because the edge will get destroyed, but good knife. That's a solid 9, maybe even a 10. No, it has to be a 9, because it's not, I don't like it as much as these two, or these 3 knives, but it's a brilliant place to start. Really good. And I'm not selling it. I sold this and I regretted it instantly. I had the seller's remorse. Hey, here's a new one. Wow, look at that. Every time I get like a smile on my face when I pull this out. It still hasn't stopped. Still got some of that oil on there. Jeez. This is the Trailmaster by Cold Steel, and this is the version that comes in 01 steel. So this is kind of like in their terms, it's the medium quality one. They reckon the San May one's better than this. I disagree. I heard that the steel in the middle of the San May is VG10 or VG1, which, I mean, it's not it's not anything amazing. Not amazing enough that they charge like the amount they do for that, like, which is insane. My two-tailed one, there it is. So for the money, this is definitely the best buy out of all the Trailmasters, because I know the SK5 ones have been a little bit problematic, rumour has it, with just getting chunks knocked out and that sort of stuff, and on a knife that thick, that shouldn't happen. So I haven't used this yet, so I'm currently giving you a review, but it's a 10. It is. It's awesome. It's just so much fun to play with, to have in your hand. You just feel, yeah, you feel powerful with this knife. This knife makes my dick feel big. It's fucking awesome. It's really good though. It's just going to be fun. It's just a big thick slab of steel to swing around. It's got zombie apocalypse potential. It's really nice to look at as well. Like, it looks, you know, what looks better, that or a Becker BK9? You know, that just looks delightful, doesn't it? It's delightful. What a delightful knife. Let's put it down next to my other ones. There we go. See, the blade is as long as an entire Mora. No, it's as long as an entire Gerber strong arm. So there you go. Size comparison there. And yes, we're going to finish on a 10. Of course we are. It's the Falcon A1. Don't I have cool fixed blade knives, guys? How lucky am I to have amassed this collection? I look at all these and they're all stayers. They're all winners. They're like the Sandlot kids. They're all winners, these knives. This is just the good. This would be the one knife. Maybe this, but probably this. If I had to have just one, this is the one I'd choose. I don't know why I got it in black. I think it was because it was the one that was available. I'd finally scraped together the money and I wanted it now, damn it. So got the black one, which doesn't matter because it feels awesome. You can do awesome things with this knife. You can do anything with this knife. It's sensational. And it's thick, but that Cold Steel's thicker. Yikes. That is one thick knife. This is a guaranteed 10 as well. So that's my fixed blades, dudes. Did you like this video? I hope so. I'll see you in the next one.